Not one. Yes, two. Coming again at you with another video. Thank you for tuning in. If it's your first time here, please hit the subscribe and notification bell. Hit the like button if you're returning. Share, comment, and as well. Let's get into this video. Fellas, we have to stay. You have to stay. You should stay away from women who post provocatively on social media and they bear children. They are a disgrace, in my opinion. They are a low scum, in my opinion, and low scum bottom of our sneakers. Let me say that again. When you're in the mall, one of those nasty, busy malls, and it's busy, they're not cleaning it as often, and you walk into a stall, fellas, and you go to take a urine, and you see pee all over the floor, just dirt. That's them. Maybe gum too. That's not gum, but like just scum, dirt, nasty pee, and whatever else, tissue, just scum. That's them. I'm gonna repeat that again. The type of woman, female, that bears children, that has a child, and has the nerve to have an OnlyFans, and purposely or Instagram, and post her butt in underwear or just booty shorts or revealing, and just keep every picture, just keep showing it, advertising it, and again sells it on Instagram. Do through DMs is a 304. They're a low scum bottom of the earth. They really are. Okay. How dare you? How much disrespect you have for women who can't bear children? Women who would be great, amazing mothers that represent themselves in a respectful manner, a delicate, dainty way, as women should, who bear children and consider themselves good mothers, great mothers. Think about your child's future, he or she's future, getting bullied one day. You got that OnlyFans. You keep posting your butt. You have a habit. You'll never stop because you look so good. Your yams are just giving. They always been giving. You've been blessed with good yams. Got them from your mom or your grandmother. You just can't stop, so that your child's future is affected. Kids coming to school, just like Wiz Khalifa's son experienced it, making fun of him. Oh, your mom has an OnlyFans. We seen your mom's butt. We seen your mom's boobs. Or my dad's seen it. My uncle has one, and he pays to see your mom's boobs for $5, $6. It's disgraceful. Fellas, you got to separate yourself from these type of women. Don't be a shoulder to cry on. I don't care if it's your cousin, your auntie, your niece, even your own mother. Love them from a distance. They are scum. They are low. They have young children. They have children under the age of 18 who still live in the household with them, and they have an OnlyFans, and or they have an Instagram, and they keep posting their body, and they're going out on dates every other week. And you already know what's going on. They're going out on dates. It's possibly some meet the meet going on. It's possibly some meet the meet action going on when they're going on those dates. We not stupid. And if you haven't heard, it ain't new. It's been out for a while, but Skip the Games is the new back page. Again, I'm going to say that again. If you haven't heard, it's not new, but Skip the Games is the new back page. You didn't hear it from me though. Okay. So I just don't get it. I just don't get how you could go through months of carrying a child, dealing with, the back pain and the stomach pain and the cravings, and everything else. Your body changing, stretch marks. Some women have to get a C-section. Some women give birth naturally. And then you go through all that. You're holding them and you're in the bed, in the hospital bed, and you're holding your beautiful child in your arms, so beautiful. And then you go right on a year later or whenever you decide to, and you start posting again on your OnlyFans, sexual content. Or posting new pictures on your Instagram with your butt poked out in the picture. Why? Now let's talk about how these women have babies with these dudes, and after they say, "Oh, it didn't work out." 2, 3, 4 babies, 2, 3, 4 different baby daddies. Oh, it didn't work out. Even if you 2 for 2, even if you have 2 different baby daddies, how you didn't realize he was abusive, a cheater, alcoholic, this and that. After you had the kid, every time it's excuse. Oh, I didn't realize till after you start acting different after we had the baby. How you didn't realize the signs beforehand? Why are you not using protection? What are you doing? What's really going on? You're being reckless. You're being careless. So fellas, And these are not for the dudes that are the nug nugs that are going around and sleeping with these women. This video is not for you if you're the one going ahead getting these different women pregnant, because you're just as bad. You know you didn't want to be with her beforehand. This is for the fellas who have homegirls or girls they're in the process of thinking settling down with, that have kids, or have, again, nieces, cousins, aunties, moms that are posting provocative, and they have kids under the age of 18. So your little brothers, your little siblings, whatever. You got to separate yourself. You got to talk to them. And if they don't want to listen, you separate yourself. Oh, I love you, but it's going to be from a distance, because you won't stop posting those type of provocative photos on social media. It's not a good look. Your child, you're going to make them look bad. You got to stop. I don't want this video to be too long. I don't need to keep repeating myself. But fellas, a lot of men are the reason, man. Fellas need to be held accountable. They really do. Because a lot of dudes be simping in the comment section on these women Instagram. And they be validating these women, man, in public. I see it. I see it. There's a lot of YouTube channels in the archives where you got dudes that are trying to use pickup lines to see how many women they could get. Dudes that are nowhere near handsome, but they're approaching tons of women. They're just approaching, and they don't care if they're striking out, recording every strikeout, going to Walmart, different grocery stores, wherever, different clothing stores, wherever. These dudes are validating these women, and these women are telling them, oh, I got a boyfriend. Oh, I'm not interested. Oh, this and that, or whatever the answer is. It needs to stop. Dudes like that need to work on their body game, work on their appearance a little more. Because with a good haircut and working on your body game, you'll be surprised as a man what you can do for yourself, how different you can look. But dudes is lazy. So we got to hold them accountable as well. And ladies, switch it up. It's not too late. You ever heard it's not where you're from, it's where you at? Again, you ever heard it's not where you're from, it's where you're at? That saying? Well, it's not what you've done, it's what you're doing. Let's switch it up. People deserve a second chance. Delete your Instagram, clean up your Instagram, ladies. Fellas, tell your family members, whoever female you want to tell this to, share this video with them. Clean up the Instagram. Start posting pictures of you baking. Learn how to bake. Show a picture of you with them cookies coming out the oven. Post pictures with your children with matching outfits on, look dressed nice. It don't have to be expensive. You go to Burlington, Marshall's, you can find outfits. You don't have to go to the mall and spend an arm and a leg nowadays. Or order online, however you want to do, however you want to order for your children. But you don't have to spend an arm and a leg for your children to look nice. Proportions. Make sure the clothes fit nicely. That's the main thing. Don't have them hanging off their shoulders and pants hanging off their behind, off their waist and whatnot. And sneakers looking clean. Cleaner sneakers for them. Make sure they're nice, decent. Sneakers are so cheap nowadays. I just check on my shore. I just posted a pair of Pumas from Burlington, $3.99. Nothing wrong with them. Nice pair. $3.99 from Burlington. I'm gonna use them as just gym sneakers, just to throw on. Not on some get fly type of stuff. They're comfortable. Nothing wrong with them. I tried them on. Post those cooking photos showing you know how to cook. Switch it up, ladies. Clean up your Instagram. You want to try to get a man that'll accept you for who you are. We're gonna end this video. But that's the way, man. That's the way, you ladies, if you want to change. If you don't want to change, then you don't want to change, but you just low. You low scum of the earth, like I said in the beginning of this video. You got children under 18 and you posting those provocative pictures. You know, you see those men commenting under your photo and you just leave them there. You love the validation. You're low. You're disgusting, because that's going to affect that child, especially a man. My mom back then, when I grew up in the 90s, there was no like social media like that. It was just MySpace. You know, dial up. I come from dial up internet. I was born 1990. I come from dial up, man. I don't miss those times. Comment down below dial up if you came from dial up. I know I keep repeating myself, but man, that's got me thinking, wow, that's the time to, man, the noise. I'm like, I almost want to try to mimic the noise, man. Waiting for that thing. That internet sucked. LimeWire, trying to download CDs, download music. Man, life is moved fast. Life in some ways has changed for the better in a lot of ways. But yeah, I come from those times. So Almost lost my train of thought. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man. Yeah, so I lost my train of thought, but I got it back. Thank you if you're still here. But yeah, I come from the '90s, and we didn't have the all this internet stuff. So my mom put men before me and whatnot, and it definitely affected me. You know, I ran the streets, and then luckily, me dealing with a certain demographic of women, I was able to better my situation consistently over time. You know, and level up through each relationship. I'm very blessed, very unfortunate. My situation is very rare, and I definitely need to write a book about my life. I've been with two, well, if you want to include the one I've been with now, three, but two different white women I've been with for 5 to 6 year relationships, and I took both of their virginities. And that's not to brag or nothing, but I'm just saying, being in those relationships better my life. Like they took me off the streets and like showed me a better life. And when I was running wild and just doing everything you could think about it, but selling the drugs, sleeping with multiple women, and everything, doing everything. So everybody has their way out. That was just my way out. And like again, I'm not brag. Like I said again, I'm not bragging, but that was just my way out. That's how God blessed me and showed me another way instead of being dead or in jail. So yeah. Uh, Again, it affects ladies. It affects your children. It does. And as far as women, they'll follow in your footsteps. And I believe it was the girl. I can't think of her name that Diddy is with, or maybe not, but or maybe it's somebody from the City Girls that said she doesn't want her daughter to be. I think it was some JT from the City Girls, or I believe said she doesn't want her daughter to be a city girl. That she wants her to not see that side and grow up differently. So you know what I'm saying, they'll promote that stuff to you. Yeah, just as bad. You ladies are just as bad. You hear that? The woman from the City Girl says she doesn't want her daughter to be a city girl. She will promote that music and her lyrics, and let your children listen to it. Let your daughters, your nieces listen to it. Your granddaughters listen to it. You know, and she won't. She doesn't want her kid to listen to it. Same thing with Cardi B. Cardi B done covered up her daughter's ears plenty of times. I done seen on clips of lives when her music was playing. She didn't want her daughter to hear it, trying to hide it from her. But they'll push it to you. And you women who post provocatively are just as bad because you're pushing it to other young ladies. There's other young ladies who can't wait to grow older and look like you and think you're pretty. There's other young girls who have social media and come across you and say, "Oh, I like her body. My body doesn't look like that. Why can't my body look like that? Oh, I want that attention. I see the guys like her in the comments. I want that attention one day." It's all about the image. Think about the image you're promoting to the youth. You are inspirational. I hope you're still here so you hear this in part because I'm here. A lot of people say, "Oh, he bad. She bashed women this whole video. He's a womanizer. He's a what's the word I'm looking for? He's a misogynist." You know what a misogynist is? Because a lot of women will say that and don't know what that word means. For those of you who don't know what it means a man who hates women and has everything to be against women. Purposely bullies women or purposely finds a way to make fun of women or make them feel small or thinks he's superior to women. That's what a misogynist is. Thinks women are lower to him, and I'm not that. Okay, far from it. I love women. I love women who love themselves. I'm going to say that again. I love women who love themselves. So if you don't love yourself, if you got to wear weaves, eyelashes, long nails, tons of makeup caked on, a BBL, get your boobs done, got to have the latest fashion, latest handbag, purses, got to have the nicest car, got to eat at the fanciest restaurants, don't know how to cook, so you got to eat out all the time. That's the type of woman who doesn't love herself. Oh, avoids the gym, ignores fitness and strengthening herself, whether she's overweight or not, avoids the gym. You don't love yourself. You got to love yourself. It's not in tune with God spiritually in some way, and it doesn't mean church or the Bible actually experience his presence and been through things in life and know that he's real. These are the type of women who don't love themselves. I love women who love themselves. So if you're a woman who doesn't do any of those things I stated, then I love you from a distance, obviously, because I don't know you. But we're gonna end this video there. I hope it hit home, and I hope it will hit home if you share this video and they actually watch and listen from the beginning to the end. And again, You are inspiration. You women with thousands of followers, you beautiful women that are beautiful, even if it's not natural, it looks good to the camera, whatever you're doing. Again, there's younger girls who come across your page, your Instagram page, or your YouTube content, and they say, "Oh, she's beautiful," but they see how you're posting your body, and then they're gonna want to do it. You're inspirational. Be a good inspiration. Wear some sweaters now and then. Wear some turtlenecks. Find some style. Stop showing your butt. Stop wearing stuff that accentuates your butt all the time. Stop wearing so much fake eyelashes all the time. So, sometimes be natural. Show yourself natural going out. No bonnet on your head. No makeup on. Show yourself going to Starbucks to get your coffee wherever you go. Grocery shopping, nothing on. Show yourself being yourself sometimes. It's okay. Love yourself for who you are, who you woke up as, who you were born as. You were born with nothing on. Ladies, you were born with nothing on. When you were born and your mother looked into your eyes when she gave birth to you, when she went through all that pressure and screaming and crying and cussing the baby daddy out if he was in a room, when she went through all that, when your mother went through all that, think about the pain she went through. You were hurting her. Why keep hurting her? You hurt your mom when you're posting that stuff. She can't force you to stop you from doing anything, or she may not even know, but you're hurting her. She can't stop you from putting on those fake eyelashes, putting up all that makeup on. You're hurting her. She can't stop you. It is what it is in her, but you don't know behind closed doors she's crying, she's affected because you don't love yourself for who you truly are. You keep altering yourself. You keep going through different baby daddies, different relationships, getting hurt. Posting yourself provocatively so dudes only want you for your body. You're hurting her. Why keep hurting your mom? And then you went through the same thing. You done went through months of labor and gave birth. And now you're doing the same thing, repeating the process. This is how the process is repeated. Stop talking about men being deadbeat dads and not being in their lives when y'all doing this type of stuff when the father leaves. And then you do it again. Go and get another deadbeat dad. Stop. It's on both sides. Both need to be held accountable. I'll see you in the next one. I'm about to do a video on Jonathan Majors about him with the white women. So check out that video next. Peace and love.